What's the pay-per-views future in GMW? What am I going to do for future pay-per-views after Breakthrough? We'll find out. You'll all find out later. I'm going to turn my camera off because, ladies and gentlemen, it is your Tuesday evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. This is Gamesmatter Wrestling. Wow. This is the one and only, thank God, GMW.
We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same.
Yee-hoo.
We ignore the race and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the ways and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. We need a
You gotta love it, right? Yeah, buddy. We ain't done. We're not done. GMW in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby, we're in full effect tonight. Cody Rhodes one-on-one with the big Amish. OJJ versus Billy Paragon and a whole lot more. And who's going to be the number one contenders for the World Tag Team title? Lafayette, Louisiana. Oh boy, are you in for a treat. Wait and we ignore the fight. Right, Mr. Paragon. Time for you to let some steam. Thanks. I love me some of that song, but we're going to have to move on now. It is now. That was just to add to the entrance there. Mr. Paragon, now. Mr. Billy Paragon, this past Saturday, won. He won his match against Big Amish. Just one problem. He won by count-out. Yeah, he won by count-out. So, although Billy Paragon won the match, the Big Amish is still a double champion. He's still the heavyweight champion and world television champion. And you can bet your bottom dollar that this man is not happy. He wants a rematch. He's already told me he wants a rematch. I said, if you can go and convince Mr. Big Amish to do so, go for it. At the moment right now, this Saturday, coming up on GMW Underground Episode 3, the World Tag Team titles are going to be on the line. The World's Tag Team titles are going to be on the line this Saturday. That will be your main event, at least one of the main events. What will be the other main event? Will we get the TV title match? Okay? At the end of the day, not only is this man in line for a rematch, not only that, he's also in line for a world title match too. Because last Thursday, he beat the number one contender for the World Championship. One-on-one. This man's on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. There's no question about it. Mr. Billy Paragon is a whole different Billy Paragon than it was in season 1. Or the previous season, sorry. This guy's not the guy. This guy couldn't even get past mid-card in last season. Now look at him. We've had a changed his gimmick, changed his look, you know. Now look at him. Maybe the change did him good. Because he's now pretty much a main eventer. And not only is he, at the moment right now, the rightful number one contender for the TV title, he's also in line for a world title match too. As well. So are we looking at a future GMW World Champion? Who knows? But that's what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I'm saying to you. This guy, it's amazing what a change can do. as well. And like I said, this man is scheduled to wrestle Mr. OJJ later on. And Mr. OJJ next week, a week on Thursday, will wrestle Hannibal Black in a grudge match. To hopefully end this once and for all. But I know, if I know Hannibal Black, I just know what he's capable of. What a piece of garbage he is. And yes, like I say, he is not happy with the Big Amish. You know, a couple of weeks ago on the very first GMW Underground, the very first episode of GMW Underground, this guy got in the face. Yep, change is always good. It's worked for Paragon. This man got in the face on the very first episode of GMW Underground. He got in the face. He didn't back down on nothing. He got right up in his grill. He got right up in the Big Amish's grill. 1 week later, and then after that, on last week's episode, during the three-way dance, he made the man tap out in the three-way dance to a chicken wing and eliminated him. And then beat Moxley to win the three-way dance. And then on Thursday, he beats Moxley one-on-one. You know, but he didn't get the job done. Yes, he won the match, but he won the match by a count-out. He is not. Billy Paragon is not the World Television Champion. No doubt Big Amish is probably gloating right now. I don't know when they're going to have this match, this rematch between him and Billy Paragon, because at the moment right now, at Breakthrough, Big Amish is scheduled to defend the World Championship against Jon Moxley in the rematch from Living for the Glory. Holy moly. And like I say, I'll explain all the pay-per-view schedules later on. By the way, get well soon, Mr. Jiggy the Poo. As well, Jiggy the Poo Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, Jiggy the Poo on Twitch. I tuned in yesterday to see him on his what to call it, his VMR show that he does on the Mondays. Apparently he couldn't do it. Something wrong with him. He's not very well. So, it was a short stream yesterday. So I ended up watching Big Amish play NFL yesterday. Oh boy. Yes, Big Amish doing his best Joe Madden impersonations. But, yeah, get well soon, Jiggy. Yes, and he didn't look good on his show. I mean, no offense. Like I said, these two. There's one thing I will say this: Paragon is not afraid of the Big Amish. Ooh, the only joke in this ring is you. Only problem is no one's laughing. Wow. Holy moly. That's the... I say unified world champion. He's pretty much the champion. Yo, what up, Big Amish? Hope all is well, sir. I'm doing alright. Doing my round of GMW. Like I said yesterday during the NFL, this man's knocking on your door. He's called you out because he wants a TV title shot. That's why he's called you out. He wants his TV title shot. Or TV title rematch. Yep. By the way, he just called you a joke. He said the only joke in this ring is you, but nobody's laughing. So, take that how you want. And by the way, Big Amish, you are in the somewhat main event later on this evening. It'll be you and Cody Rhodes one-on-one. And I will be in your corner. And yes, unfortunately, Jon Moxley will be in the corner of Mr. Cody Rhodes. Unfortunately. Yep, at the end of the day, they have to back up what they're saying. They have to back up what they're saying. Because at the end of the day, people can chat shit to the world champion all they want. At the end of the day, he's the one carrying the both belts. He's the one carrying the world title. He's the one carrying the television title. So, chat shit, you better back it up. And although, like I said, Billy Paragon won the match on Saturday. He didn't win the belt though. He won it by Kana. So, The only way you pin, unless it's a no disqualification match, no count outs and all that stuff, if it's a normal wrestling match, a regular wrestling match, the only way you win the belt is by pinfall submission. Unless I make a stipulation. But I don't usually make the stipulations if you win by count out. You know, if you win by count out or something like that, you don't. I'm thinking that's, yeah. I don't work with that. I think Mr. Amish is offering the chance for him to walk. I think Big Amish just put Mr. Billy Paragon in his place. Are we going to see the rematch for the World Television title? Are we ever going to see this rematch for the World TV title? We'll find out. We'll find out very soon. But like I say, later on, Billy Paragon goes one-on-one with OJJ. Let's see how good he is against Orange Juice Jones later on. Mafia member too, by the way. And yes, Cody Rhodes. I'll put it back up for you, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the somewhat main event of the evening. Cody Rhodes one-on-one with yep. Cody Rhodes. Yeah. I guess it'll have to be me. So, this is going to be the main event later on. One of the main events later on. Cody Rhodes, a guy who's made me tap out, which is the reason why Moxley's got any chance of going for the world title to begin with, even though he beat Hannibal Black on the first episode of Underground, to claim the #1 contendership. Yeah, it's going to be Cody Rhodes and the Big Amish later on. And I'll keep an eye on Mr. Moxley. Also, Billy Paragon, the #1 contender for the TV championship, goes one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones. As well, Hannibal Black will be calling out OJJ because OJJ and Hannibal Black meet next week. So predictable with Mr. Black, but anyway. And yes, we've got tag team matches now, and we've got the tag team match right here, ladies and gentlemen. One of the tag team matches here as well tonight. And yes, Mr. Maximum Carlos will be wrestling twice today, because I say so. So, okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, yeah, okay. So, we'll do this. So, Maximum Carlos and, well, former World Tag Team Champions in their own right, will take on the Frost Brothers. Today, we'll take on the Frost Brothers. And Damien and Xander Frost. Now, do you think, Big Amish, the last time the Frost Brothers wrestled, okay, the last time the Frost Brothers wrestled here on GMW was on Underground. They wrestled the Aftershock. Xander got a little greedy on Underground and paid the price for it. Xander got a little greedy and paid the price. And boy, did he ever pay the price. So, because Xander's greediness, let's just say, cost him the match. And the Aftershock, who will wrestle later on in the evening, they got a little greedy and they paid the price, but they ended up winning the match. Can the Frost Brothers overcome the former World Tag Team Champions in their own right, Mr. Maximum Carlos and Punishment Martinez, as well? We'll find out later. We'll find out now. Coming up. Also, still to come, ladies and gentlemen, a match that I'm very much looking forward to. Yes, she's back. Amanda Drake is back. And she's going to go one-on-one with Alex Winters later on. That's right. Amanda Drake one-on-one with Alex Winters of the female version of the Wolfpack Mafia. That's right. If you missed last week, they're here. So, Alex Winters is going to go one-on-one with Amanda Drake later on. And if you missed on Saturday as well, at the pay-per-view, February 4th, At the pay-per-view February 4th, it will be Lady J one-on-one with Mercedes for the women's title. Lady J has another opportunity to get her belt back. Will she do it?
On the way to the
Find
ring,
out.
at a combined weight of 466 pounds.
The Los Loco Lobos, I'll say it for you, you Nimrod. Maximum Carlos and Punishment Martinez, otherwise known as Damian Price in NXT. Yes, Maximum Carlos, the number 1 contender for the LCW World Heavyweight Championship, otherwise known as the Mayhem title as well. Yes, I will be meeting that match very, very soon. I'll be having my match with him very soon, which should be next week, I guess. A week from this Friday. Twitch.tv/LocoXJoe.
And their opponents,
Hey, Matt.
at a combined weight of 445 pounds, the Red Faction.
Apparently these are now called the Red Faction. Not to be confused with a group of fans that usually go to the Borough Ground up here in Middlesbrough. They are called the Red Faction because they're red. So what the hell? So we got the... Now, let's see if these two can coexist. Like I say, on Aftershock, when they wrestled Aftershock, they did coexist, but they got a little greedy. So, got a little greedy. Greedy with their stupidity, as to say. And Maximum Carlos, proving why he is who he is. Member of the Los Loco Lobos. And I have to admit, I'll give Maximum Carlos credit, even though he has been a pain in my ass lately. I'll give him credit. It's about time he got championship gold here. Not only in GMW, but in LCW too. As well. But this is GMW. Finally, he got championship gold. You know, he got a belt around his waist, which is the World Tag Team titles, which are currently held by the UK Collective, who you will see this Thursday. I've gave them the night off, guys. So, like I say, they're waiting patiently for their first defense. That's what they're doing. That's why they haven't been on the program lately. Yes, they have been on LCW. And they have a bone to pick with the Lobos from yesterday's LCW. But like I say, they are waiting patiently for their first, defense, which is more than likely going to be this Saturday. But they will be here on Thursday. I'm just trying to get, what we're trying to do, ladies and gentlemen, is get some title contenders. Roundhouse kick. Maximum Carlos. Ow. That might be a mistake, ladies and gents. Frost is back in the ring. He's at a 9. He did even go for the tag. Hold on. Nah. Okay. One thing I'm all about in GMW is fairness. That doesn't sit well with me. Okay? That was a load of crap. Okay? Ring the bell. That was a load of bullshit, that. I'm sorry. I'm all about count out victories and everything. You do what you can. But that was a load of crap. Yeah. Restart the match. Like I said this season, guys, I'm not pulling any punches. Okay? Don't like the decisions, tough shit. Like I said, I run the shizzo here in GMW. Right. This is better. beautiful, like a DVD neck breaker there. Wasn't that called the Rude Bomb at one point? That neck breaker. I swear that was called the Rude Bomb at one point. Bobby Roode, Robert Roode. Glorious. Oh, I swear that was him at one point. And Alexander Frost tags in. Cover. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. If anybody watching this right now who is a Frost Brothers fan, tough. Okay? I'm sorry. Even I'll go on record and say right now, that was a load of shite. That was a load of BS. Here. Anyways. Double team by the former World Tag Team Champs. Oh, what a shot there. Also, the return this week of Killer. Not the Killer. Killer will be back this week as well. Yes, the former World TV champion will be back and will be looking to get his belt back, I assume. So, when will he return? Who knows? But he'll be back. We haven't seen the last of him, so we'll see what happens. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in so far. There's a pile driver. See, there's another pile driver. See, I would have these two, and I'm talking the Frost Brothers, in the Wolfpack. But why do I need these two when I've already got a great tag team in the UK Collective? As well, my boys, my guys. Why do I need them? The guys have been GMW. The guys won the GMW titles on their first match back, by the way. The former LCW World Tag Team Champions. I've already got a great team as it is, so I don't need another one. And like I say, guys, the Red Faction, as they call themselves, the Frost Brothers, they don't, like I said, they're not to be confused with a group of fans that come to the Butter matches every Saturday afternoon or whenever the matches are out. That used to be called the Red Faction. And boys, that place dead now without that. Right, I'm going to explain something while this match is taking place. What a right hand, by the way. I'm going to explain something while this match is taking place. A week from this Thursday is February 4th, and it is Breakthrough, headlined by John Moxley and Big Amish for the world title one more time. After the pay-per-view, beautiful stunner, after the pay-per-view on Thursday, pay-per-view schedule will be a little different. So, here's the deal. The next pay-per-view after Breakthrough, which is what I call it. The next pay-per-view after Breakthrough, which will be All the Pain Money Can Buy, it will not be on a Thursday. It'll be taking place on a Saturday. What Saturday that is, I haven't figured it out yet. Because from now on, we're going to have the go-home shows like we are this week. Except the next pay-per-view, we're going to have the go-home shows. And then on the Saturday, the week of the go-home shows, we're going to have the pay-per-view. So, that means GMW Underground, even though I'll probably pop over to Facebook on there, GMW Underground will have a day off. Or week off, or whatever. We'll have a Saturday off when pay-per-views are on. Because I'm not going to be doing... I'm going to be over on Facebook, but I will not be doing GMW Underground on there. I will be over on Facebook before the pay-per-view, because I'm actually thinking of doing a preview show over there as well. A little warm-up show on Facebook and then come over here to the pay-per-view. The idea for me to do this pay-per-view on Saturdays is because I have seen Jiggy the Pooh with his VMR show do his major pay-per-views on the Saturday, and I thought, wouldn't that be a good idea to do? You know, wouldn't that be a great idea to do? So, all the changes will be made after Breakthrough a week from Thursday. The first show of GMW after Breakthrough will be Underground. So it'll be the Underground show after it. And yes, I'm more than likely going to do a preview show on the Tuesday as well. So we'll see what happens. So yes, so after February 4th, the pay-per-view schedule will change. The pay-per-view schedule will change, and that is a hard chop by Mr. Martinez. Oh, he's going for that. Oh, he hits it. Watch the rope break, ref. Thank you. I thought he was going for that, what they call it move there, the straight jacket move, but he went for a snap suplex instead. DDT on the big man. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Can Maximum get in there? Oh, he just did, or either that or Martinez kicked out. Oh, and a cutter. 1, 2, and Carlos says, I think not. I think not. Here comes Damien. Martinez needs to get up and get a tag out of there quick. And a roundhouse, Shining Wizard. Is Frost going to advance? And the Frost Brothers going to advance? No. Carlos says, I think not. Martinez might have an issue now tagging out because, although we don't know, Martinez might take these two guys on himself. Or not. Boot to the midsection, or maybe so. Don't count out Martinez. He's a former television and world champion. I'm not counting out Martinez. I mean, OJJ could probably tell you what Martinez is like in fact, as far as wrestling goes. There's that side, there's that move that's won him a world title, by the way, the sidewalk slam move. That won him the world title. And there's that bullshit Mortal Kombat crap. I hope to God they bring that out for. I hope to God they get rid of that for 2K22. Watch the rope break, ref. Don't understand why he didn't go for the pin there. Roundhouse kick. Beautiful. Yep. And yep. Beautiful. That's the rolling cutter. Don't know who he calls that move. 1, 2, and... Oh! Frosty kicks out. Frost kicks out, man. OP on Carnes. That's a Cobra clutch into a slam. Carlos looking for the hard tag there. Capture suplex by the big man. And a smart move gets Mr. Carlos in. Very smart move. Here's the fresher of the two. What a knee by the #1 contender for the LCW World title. The guy who I have to deal with a week from Friday. Cobra clutch. Oh, the Maximum Dream. Sounded alright, that didn't it? The Maximum Dream. Beautiful Kana Lovely card. I have my, what they call it off at the moment, guys, my alerts, because, like I say, my Facebook's been blown up again. So, I have my thing. So, if I don't see your, what to call it, then I apologise. But I will see it because it's up on here. I've got all the details up on here and whatnot. Yes, Mr. Perchman Martinez. Ow. Go on. Oh, a right hand. Running Bulldog. Get in there. The punishment. That is Mr. Punishment Martinez. As well, ladies and gentlemen. There's that high angle wrist lock slam that Carlos likes. 1, 2, and no. Credit to the Frost Brothers. They ain't going down with another fight. If they're going down swinging. There's the cutter. 1, 2, and Martinez says, get the hell off it. There's another cutter. 1, 2, and Maxim kicks out of that. Carlos in a little bit of trouble. The #1 contender for the World Tag Team title. You see, their bullshit earlier on. This has actually been a better match the second time around. You know, from their garbage earlier on. Knee, vicious knee to the face. Surely that's it. Martinez is in, and he breaks that up. Ooh, hard. He hit hard there. With the front. Excuse me. Carlos taking his time. He hit hard in that corner, I'm not going to lie. Trust me, when you get whipped in the corner, you don't want to be getting whipped about full force after that, let me tell you. I think Frost played a little possum there. Going for the cutter, doesn't get it. Or his version of the RKO. These Frost brothers are athletic. And I'll tell you right now, the Frost brothers have improved since they fought the Aftershock. And by the way, the Aftershock will be in action later on this evening. And that's a finger to the eye. It's a finger to the eye later on. And the big man comes in. There's the straight jacket DDT. I was waiting for that. I was wondering when he was going to drop that on. Come on. 1, 2, and no. Martinez now. Got the power by the big man. Oh, an uppercut. And Mr. No Self Frost. Okay. Yeah. Belly-to-belly suplex by the big man. And the Frost Brothers don't like to sell, do they? And there's a version of the AMK. And a hot tag. And a knee to the gut. He was going for that RKO, doesn't get it. Well played, Mr. Carlos. And he'll hang him across the ropes. Is this the end? Carlos says that's over. Carlos says that's it. Is this the end? The taunting is impeccable on this game, as you can probably tell, ladies and gentlemen. Carlos now going for the cover. I have no idea what the hell he was doing there, Mr. Frost, but anyway. Boot to the midsection. Nope. Boot to the face. And a spine buster by Carlos. To the gut. No low blow or anything. Some Muay Thai knees. Irish whip. And yep. Boot to the midsection. And Alexander steals the spotlight. And takes a right hand right in his mouth. And a gut wrench into a slam. Are we going to see the big man? No, we're not. Could have had a DQ there. Gets tangled up in the ropes. 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. Mr. Frost a little slow to get in, but it wasn't needed. Gut wrench. Beautiful counter. I'll give him that. Harley's now Rey Mysterio. Oh, great. 619. Oh, no. Are we going to see a 619 there? Thankfully, we didn't. Clothesline. Clothesline. And a roundhouse kick. One, 2, and no. The Lobos are showing some heart. I'll give him that. Oh no. Stops the stops that RKO again. And hot shot. That's surely it now. 1, 2, and no. Xander a little slow to get in there. Or at least it was Xander or Damien, one of them. Oh, beautiful corner, another great corner. Roundhouse kick, excellent corner by Mr. Carlos. Boot to the midsection, I think not. Dragon screw leg whip. Carlos in a little bit of trouble as he got greedy. There's the roundhouse kick. Surely that's it now. No. Carlos showing a bit of... Carlos is doing an OJJ. Pretty much. Carlos is doing an OJJ. Boot to the midsection. Martinez just... I think Carlos was going to hit... Oh! What a forearm that was. And a knee to the gut by Martinez. If only. Oh, and a knee to the gut. There. Beautiful. 1, 2. Only a 2 count though. Punishment Martinez. What an elbow. Boy, that caught him off guard. And so did this. That's a straight jacket GDT? Wow, DDT. Wow. GDT. Anyway. 1, 2. Only a 2 count though. Straight knee. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Loco. Beautiful. And German suplex. Is he going for the boot? No, he's not. STO takedown. Boy, did the Frost brother get up there quick. Martinez up. Beautiful elbow. Cover. And, of course, Xander kicks out. There's that slam. I think Mr. Frost has been watching Keith Lee too much. Boot to the midsection. And version of what is called the Psycho Cutter. Roundhouse kick. Arm drag takedown. And a fist, forearm fist. Whatever it was effective. Carlos. That is a powerbomb by the Maximum One. And, of course, rolls to the outside. Go behind, does not get it. And, come on. Drives the knee, or boot, whatever. Either way works. Appreciate you. Like I say, I will get that sorted out, Tillman. Appreciate it, man. Got your tab open while I'm between matches. Lurk on CGS. Big Mike, thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated, sir. That is a cutter. And yes, that is surely it now. No, it's not, because there's Martinez, and he breaks that up. And apparently the fans like the RKO. Apparently. There's the slam. That slam that Maximum Carlos likes to use. 1, 2, and... Oh, come on. How close can you get? Goodness sake. Uppercuts. Big uppercuts. Big time uppercuts. Yeah, cheers, MJ. I'll get... Right after this show, I'll get him sorted out. And you'll be on next episode, which will be Thursday. And like I say, you'll be knocking on Big Amish's door since you took your title. And finally, the Lobos win it in what was a very hard-fought match. And the Lobos advance to Thursday. And they take on whoever wins the match later on this evening. Which will be... who was it later on? I forgot who it was. War and Alex Seaver take on the Aftershock later on. So the Lobos, I tell you what, I wouldn't mind seeing that match on Thursday. Lobos versus the Aftershock. Yes, please. Right. But the Lobos proved why they are the former World Tag Team Champions. And all credit in the world to my #1 contender for the LCW World title too. A bit of OJJ in him in this match. But the Lobos win a hard-fought tag team match to kick off the show. Right, we move on. So yes, Liv Killer and Killer, not the Killer, but Liv Killer and Killer will return on Thursday. In what capacity? Tune in to find out. In what capacity? Tune in to find out. I might even make a match on Thursday. You know what? I've got me a main event for Thursday. At least one main event, at least. Yeah. I like that. Booyah. How about we do this on Thursday then? Paragon's wrestling OJJ tonight. How about he wrestles on Thursday too? Right? How about he wrestles Killer on Thursday? Billy Paragon one-on-one with Killer on Thursday. I like that. Because at the moment right now, Billy Paragon is the #1 contender for the TV title. Killer's a former TV champion. And the last time he was TV champion, he got demolished by the Big Amish. And it's a whole new belt as well, by the way, if you've just tuned in. I know where this is going. It's going to be him and Colby Jordan, yada, 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 yada. But whatever they're going to do, they're going to lift the steam because they're in the main event later on. They're going to be tag teaming. We're going to see how big of a tag team they are. We'll find out later on. Yes, don't forget the World Tag Team titles will be defended this Saturday on Underground. In what form of capacity? Who knows? Yes, in what form of capacity? Who knows? But, yes, I like that main event for Thursday. Billy Paragon one-on-one with... And I've got another match in mind as well, but I'll let you know later. As well. We'll find out Thursday. We'll find out Thursday. Like I said, I don't know when it's going to be the TV title match. I don't know when I'm going to make the TV title match. Because like I said, Big Amish is already scheduled to wrestle Moxley at the pay-per-view for the world title. Because as you know, he's double champion at the moment. But I like that match on Thursday. Killer and Billy Paragon. That's a tremendous match. And like I say, it all revolves around the TV title because Killer want his TV title shot back, or at least his TV championship back. Big thank you to MJ Tillman for that as well. So we'll find out. Hopefully we'll have a new Liv Killer as well, because no offense to Liv Killer, she had the worst match on the card at Living for the Glory. So let's hope they have a new attitude. Well, I know Killer's got a new attitude. I mean attitude because he's a former TV champion. I'm talking Liv Killer, of course. So, Mr. Tor Helvossen, I know where this is going. It's going to be him and Colby Jordan, yada, yada, yada. These two will eventually meet each other at the pay-per-view. Or at least I think it's going to be a call-out. It might not be. It might be a self-promotion. Who knows? But we'll find out. But I know he will want to wrestle Jordan. He will want to beat Jordan up. I just want these two to settle the feud. And mind you, he started the feud when he kicked Colby. Colby went over to shake his hand, and he basically just straight kicked him in the... I wouldn't say where he kicked him, but you can imagine where he kicked him. So, we'll find out where these two stand later on in the what is now main event, because yes, we will see Maximum Carlos later on. He's going to team up with Ray Wolf later on in the main event. Are we going to have a Logos night? We probably will. Just a quick thing there, ladies and gentlemen. As you clearly see, yes, it starts on Saturday. I haven't changed the thingy yet, but it will be back this Saturday. Like I said, the World Tag Team Championships are going to be on the line this Saturday. That is one of the main events. Will there be another big main event? Probably. Who knows? But like I said, the World Tag titles will be on the line in the main event this Saturday. As well, the World Tag Team Championships will be on the line in the main event this Saturday. So we'll see what happens. Right. The Killer, not Killer, who's returning on Thursday. The Killer is about to wrestle Mr. Aiden Wheeler right now. These two had a rematch. These two had a match last week, and shockingly, Killer beat Wheeler by using the loco lock. Yes, you heard me correct. Or his version of the loco lock, and made Mr. Wheeler tap out. Mr. Wheeler is pissed. So, my version of the Brute, and I use that term loosely, is about to go one-on-one. They're going to have the rematch right now. So, we'll see what happens on Thursday. So, that's your match for Thursday. Main event for Thursday. And I like the sound of that match. Billy Paragon one-on-one with Killer. So, should he survive OJJ later on this evening, he will wrestle Killer on Thursday. And I've got another main event match made for Thursday as well. You'll find out what that is later. Or somewhat main event match for Thursday. Still the common match I'm looking forward to. Amanda Drake 101 with Alex Winters of the Wolfpack Mafia, the female version. The lady version of the Wolfpack Mafia. Also, Red 101 with Cody Masters 2 out of 3 falls. Oh, I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. Amazing. Thanks for the host. I knew this was coming. Yeah. The Killer beat Aiden Wheeler last week by tap out using the local lock, and obviously the king of the local locks ain't gonna stand for that, is he? He's not gonna stand for that. Although Killer seems to be taking it to him, and they're very hard. I know Loco too well. He wasn't going to stand for that. How the fuck did he just counter that there? Anyway, the way it wasn't the fact that he countered it, it was the way he countered it. Hurricane Rana. I wouldn't mind seeing Killer versus the Killer, to be honest with you, at some point. We'll have to wait and see. What a right hand. Killer's very technical. Killer is very technical. I knew these two would end up brawling. I knew Loco would not stand for. I knew Loco would not stand for that. And apparently we're not done with Loco. Apparently we ain't done with Loco yet. Maybe Loco's got a proposition for Mr. Killer. As well. Still to come, Hannibal Black will be calling out what's his face? JJ later as well. Stay tuned for that as well. Have I put the... Yeah, I have. Big thank you to everybody who's hosted so far. I'm not going to run through the names, but we've got Amazing, OJJ, probably the hosts that didn't pop up, 2 hosts that pop up, the rest of you probably auto hosts, which is fine, because I use the auto host too. You're probably on the auto host as well. Amazing used the auto host as well, and I've got another one just popped up there as well. So big thank you to everybody who's auto hosted me and whatever. So much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Right. Yes. The king of LCW. Hence the logo on his back as well. The king of LCW. If you wanted to face a Killer, yo, what up? Amazing, wow. Brain fart, nice. Big Amish for the host, thank you, sir. Coming up next, ladies and gents, Amanda Drake one-on-one with Alex Winters. Appreciate that, Loco. Yes, please go and follow Amazing. She is amazing. Amazing mod as well, as is Loco, too. Like I say, mods, if you want to be a mod, well, first of all, you have to be trustworthy. No matter where you are. I'm trying to figure out the way to put mods on the Facebook page. Like, I have to add you to a group and then invite you to be a mod or something, which is ridiculous. I think I've got one person in mind, but I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out later. But, yes, Loco and Live Killer. Wow. And The Killer. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to give Killer credit. I'm going to give the Killer credit. He's, even though he looks like what they call it, a B-Tech version of Glacier from WCW. But he's good. I mean, if you don't believe me, ask Aidan Wheeler. And Loco's not happy with him for losing the proverbial Loco lock. These two have just been in a brawl, but things seem to have calmed down. Look at the size of Killer compared to Loco. Bloody hell. Right, here's the deal. I think I'm going to book the match for Thursday. Yeah. Although the thing is with Glacier and the Killer, the difference is between the Killer and Glacier, though, the Glacier didn't have that stupid hairdo. But anyway. That stupid haircut, for Pete's sake. Yeah. Yeah, look, I feel the same way amazing at the moment. I'm tired because I had to get up 1 o'clock today for a meeting today, a recovery course. And I've said most of this on the vlog that I released today. I did a vlog today after the course and everything. I hate to say this because it was recovery course and it was because of my therapist. And it was recovered to me as from my therapist and everything that I've been thinking, because things have been struggling. Things have been tough. I ain't gonna lie. But I was on the course today. It was the first real session today. And it was boring. I was really bored. And just something didn't click about the course today for me. I mean, I was pretty much there with strangers, pretty much, people I didn't know. And I've never been one for group work. And I'll tell you this right now. I've pretty much always been a lone ranger. Yo, what up, sickest? Please go and follow that man. Fog member at best. An absolute legend, plays a lot of Call of Duty, as I'm starting to do right now, considering the Cold War stuff that I've been doing in it as well. And I'm adding my Cold War hype. I'm adding the Cold War to my what I call it as well. And the brawling again, sick. I'm doing all right. I'm just saying that. Like I say, it was a bit of a struggle today, a very weird day. I had a recovery course that I had to do today, which was recommended to me by my therapist who I've been talking to. Hope all is well, everybody's in, by the way. Hope you're all staying safe during this pandemic. But, it felt weird today. I've never been one for group work. You know, back in school, if you put me in a group with strangers, it wasn't going to fit for me. If you put me in a group with people I know, I'm okay. I've never been one for group work. And I was there today with strangers and that, and I was bored out of my butt. I really was today. It was the first session as well, and I didn't want to jump in because everybody was like voicing an opinion, but I didn't want to jump in. By the way, 1-on-1 Thursday, Loco Joe versus the Killer. It's Thursday. I didn't want to jump in, you know, because I don't want to talk over people. That's not my style, you know. I was trying to wait for the in there. Maybe I should have put in, yeah, I didn't. But I didn't want to talk over people. That was the thing. And in my opinion, I think it was a mess today. The what I call it. In my opinion, I believe it was a mess. And I didn't like it. I really didn't. I wasn't a fan of it today. But like I say, I'm going to have a word with my therapist and everything and see what happens there. I didn't even say anything. I basically had my mic unmuted. I was that bored, And I'll be honest with you, and this is not a knock on the people who were there, because I did observe and learn and everything like that. But I was that bored, I was pretty much booking the show during it to try to keep myself, for something to do. And that's not a knock on the people who were involved or anything like that. I was too busy booking the show as well. I thought I'd book the show just something to keep me from not, dying of boredom here and falling asleep on the camera. Crying out loud. But yeah, maybe I'm one for keeping my troubles and everything like that, telling people I know and people who I'm friends with, or basically just telling somebody who is an expert, pretty much, and has experience in this line of work. That didn't fit for me today. If I decide to go on it, hopefully it will pick up. I doubt it, but we'll see. Like I say, guys, please follow Sickest, Fog member, proud member of the Fog, as well. Good dude. Like I say, I hope everybody's keeping safe during this pandemic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sickest. It sucks that it feels like I say, I've never been one. I've never been, by the way, it's Amanda Drake and Alex Winters, a match I'm very much looking forward to. I've never been one for group work. Like I say, going back to school, going back to senior school, high school, whatever you want to call it, I've never been one for group work. I used to hate group work, hate it. And I still do to this very day. I mean, I go by the philosophy, you say best when you say nothing at all. Unless you're asked to do. Unless you're asked a question. You say best when you say nothing at all. It's ridiculous now. I've never been one for group work. If you put me, if you put me in a group with my buddies, with friends, people I know, people who I'm comfortable with, like say maybe the Fog family, for example, if I'm playing games with, I'm okay in that aspect. But if you put me in there with complete strangers, people I don't even know, and people who I only know for a cup of coffee, it doesn't work. The vibe's not there. I understand, and like I say, it's not a knock on them, and I'm not knocking them at all. It's just the way I am. It's just who I am. It sucks, but, people have always said to me as well, mix with people. That's never worked with me. Because I'm always a believer in that if you mix with people, you could be mixing with a couple of idiots. With an idiot or a moron or somebody who is a bad influence. Yeah, I need to work on it too. But it's hard to work on something when it's who you are. Do I want to be able to be more about that? Yeah. I played safe, maybe too safe for my own liking. But, you're right. It's not always good. Alex Winters and Amanda Drake, by the way. It's not always good. And I don't want to be like that, man. Oh. Hang on. Click yes. And the yes button and the stream to keep the stream recording. Click no and the stream will stop recording. Please. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. I'm back. Appreciate you all. I'm here. I'm back. I'm live. We're good to go. Like I say, apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. I'm here. But like I was saying there to, what I call it there. Like I was saying there, let me get my camera back on. Sorry, my OBS crashed there. But I managed to save the stream, thank fuck. I used my intelligence and whatever else I had. But like I say, back to the match. But like I say, back to this. The thing is, and like Sickest correctly says, it sucks. And I don't like this feeling. I've had it since I was at school, like I say. But I want to work on it a little bit more often. But it's hard to do something and work on it when it's who you are. You know, people have always said, oh, do change. It's difficult to change who you are and go down that right path. Like I say, if I was in a party with Sickest, who I've known for a while, like I say, he's a Fog member, same with the Fog family as well, Green Eye and Baby Girl Reborn, for example. If I was in there playing Call of Duty with them, I'd be fine. I'd be fine with that, you know. But if I'm in there with complete strangers, it doesn't work, you know. That's why I don't. If I'm going to do a follow for like a follow thing, I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to feel like that. But it's who I am, and I can't change that. It sucks. I want to change it, but it's difficult. Like I say, it's not the easiest thing to do. And I feel more comfortable being around people I know. And I feel comfortable being around people or talking to people that I know. And then people that I don't know, if that makes sense. You know? It's ridiculous, I know, but it is what it is. It is frustrating as hell. It really is frustrating. You know, but it's who I am. And like I say, I can't change who I am. You know, nobody should expect to change who they are. I mean, when I go to work, if I'm working at my borough job, the student's job, whatever I friggin' I'm going back to that for, I don't know, probably next season at this rate. But when I go back to there, sometimes I break away. You know, sometimes I break away and be on my own, break away from the group. The best way for me to meet new people. Oh, it's nice. I'm exactly the same as you, Sickest. We have something in common in that respect, mate. I'm exactly the same. When it comes around, it's a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing. When it comes around. Yeah, what can give you that push? It's a beautiful thing. It really is. You know, and that's what you're going to ask yourself. What can give you that push? Like I say, when I'm at work, sometimes I like to be on my own. And I just like to come in, take care of business, and take care of the business and go home. You know, go in, get paid, go home. Simple as that. You know, if I want to talk, if people want to talk to me, I'll talk to them. I'm not ignorant. It's not me. But I want to work on that a little bit more. But like I say, when it's like a push. It's like somebody's like telling you inside you to do it, to drive yourself to do it. But once it's done, it's a beautiful thing. You know? Once it's done. If I'm going to mix with somebody, I'd rather they talk to me first than me talk to them. I'd rather they come to me and mix with me and then me go there and mix with them. If that makes sense. But it's ridiculous. No. I'd rather they come to me than me go to them. But it's you know, as daft as it may be, it's the truth. By the way, it's a great match, by the way. And I love me some Alex Winters. She's so fluid, it's not even funny. But it's you push yourself to do that. But like I say, perfect example there, what Sticker says. When it's there, and it comes out beautiful. And it's perfect. And you feel like you've achieved something. But it's not easy as always. Like I say, I'd rather they come to me than me go to them. Makes it totally easy for me. Makes it completely easy for me. Makes it, makes life easy, if you will. You know, it's weird, but, you know, it is what it is. But, like I say, whatever makes it... But it's just... I mean, even I was annoyed about it today when I was on the stage. I didn't want to show it today. I mean, I didn't want to... You know, they gave the opportunity for you to step in and say your piece today. But I don't like interrupting people. Like I say, they talk about respecting other people's opinions and respecting other people. What is respecting other people if you're just jumping in all the time? Accidentally, but jumping in and interrupting somebody. You know? What they should have done is go around and give people an opportunity. That would have made it a hell of a lot more easy. But like I say, I won't know until I've spoken to my therapist about it. But I do want to work on that a little bit more, but it's pretty hard to work on it. And it's pretty hard to do something about it. Alex Winter's impressive. And that is why she's a third member of the Mafia. No wonder Lady J brought her in. But like I say, it's hard to work on something when it's who you are. And people always say, oh, changed it. No. You should never change who you are for anybody. If people can't accept you, that's their deal. You know? That's their bullshit. But I do want to change that. I do want to change that. Change it beyond belief. But like I say, it's difficult to change something. It's difficult to change it. If this is messed up, if the, what they call it's messed up, guys, the stream's messed up and everything, and it's not in all-in-one, I will redo it and I'll upload it later on. It'll be all-in-one. So, I don't know, like I said. But I managed to save it. I didn't get taken off air. So, thanks for sticking with me on that. Apologies for the technical issues there, guys. But it is what it is. Like I say, we're still in card, we're still good, we're still cooking. Right, main event of the first half. And like I say, incredibly impressed with Alex Winters there. She dominated a former women's champion there in Amanda Drake. And that is the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, she's a member of the Wolfpack Mafia, the third member, at least. Right, rematch from last week on, what I call it. Rematch from last week on... It was a very good match. It was a very good match, MJ. And like I say, Alex Winters, impressive. Very impressive. GG indeed. Very impressive. Like I said, this is what we do here in GMW. This is what I bring to people. I bring wrestling. Yeah. And she demolished Amanda Drake there. But this is 2 out of 3 falls, ladies and gentlemen, because on Saturday, these two had a match. The first time these two met, Red beat her. Okay? It was a poor performance by Cody Masters and a performance that disappointed me. It improved on Saturday. Okay? And because even Red didn't think that she could beat her, that's why it ended in a double count out. Red didn't think she could beat her because it was a great performance, and I was impressed with the performance. So I've decided to book the rematch today and put it in a 2 out of 3 falls. So we'll see what happens. So, like I say, if you card out, if it's a card out, that counts as a fall. So the match will continue. So there's no excuses this time. So here we go. But like I say, guys, look, I apologise on stream if I'm ranting a little bit and everything like that. But I want you guys to know and understand who I am. You know? If it bores you, then I'm sorry. But, you know, I want you guys to know Anthony Walker, Gamesmatter. You know, the man. Okay? And how I think. I'm not ashamed to admit anything when it comes to mental health or anything like that. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's been well documented. If you know me, if you follow me on social media, yada, 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 you know it's there. I have suffered with anxiety and depression in the past. You know, it's, you know, like I said, it's well documented. It's well documented. Okay? But thankfully, by the graces of God, I know where this helped. Because if I didn't, You know, and like I say, I know where to help as well because we're in lockdown over here in the UK, and that's been agony for some people as well. And it's also agony that we've got a Prime Minister who hasn't got a fucking clue what he's doing. So there you go. But like I said, I'm not ashamed to admit anything on stream. You know, people always say, "Oh, don't tell this and everything." Like I say, if you know me, you follow me on social media, blah 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 blah.
And from
You know,
Vancouver, British Columbia,
you know this is well documented.
Redhead.
It's well documented, and I've mentioned it on social media. I've mentioned anything. Yeah, like I say, it's that's all I want to do at the end of the day. I want to come here and give you guys a great show. That's it. It's a great show. Or a great stream. Whatever it is I'm doing. Whether it's here on Twitch or on Facebook. Mostly here on Twitch. You know, I'm still dabbling about on Facebook. Even though I've got about nearly 300... I've got about over 3,000 followers, sorry. So, I'm still dabbling about. Like I say, I've learned a lot on streaming too, by the way. Especially when Mixer went down last year rather. But, like I say, all I want to do at the end of the day is, I mean, with all this lockdown, by the way, Calling Masters red, 2 out of 3 falls, blah, blah, blah. Like I say, it's a good thing that I've got this, man. It's a good thing I've got this. The streaming stuff and the gaming stuff that I do and whatever. Even the podcasting stuff and everything. If I didn't have that, man, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. And I dread to think. I really would dread to think. And it wouldn't be pretty. That's for sure. It wouldn't be pretty. It wouldn't be, or it wouldn't be positive. Let's just say that. But you know, I mean, the vlogs that I've done have helped as well. Facebook.com/Gamesmatter vlogs, and also check out the Gamesmatter channel because the vlogs are on there too, on the YouTube. And I put one up today. Like I said, people have always said to me, you know, use the vlogs as a distraction. Difficult, but they have helped. I haven't been able to do that much because I've had a lot of stupid stuff on my mind at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I probably would, to be fair, though. OnlyFans.com, Gamesmatter. But yeah, like I said, I mean, God bless the fact I am a gamer, because without this stuff and the wrestling as well, and that, God, the wrestling and everything else, without that, man, I don't know where I'd be. I wouldn't be sat here doing this right now, and I know it'd be positive. It's like when I got away from the door lockers over here in the UK. When I was on the door lockers, I had to get away. I had to do it. Has it been hard? Yes, it has. It hasn't been easy or anything, but it's kept me positive. If I'd have stayed on the door lockers or job centre, or whatever you guys call it in other countries, if I'd have stayed on there at the rate they were going, guarantee 100% I wouldn't be sat here right now. I had to get away. I'd probably be in a hospital bed for the rest of my life at the rate they were going. That's how brutal it was. You know? Sometimes people don't want to help you. Sometimes people just are in it for the money. Especially when it comes to that kind of work, man. It's ridiculous. But I had to get away. I mean, they didn't even like the fact when I took the butter job. When I do my student job right now. They didn't even like the fact that I took the job. That I took that job. And that job has been an absolute saint to me. Okay, I haven't been able to do it because of the lockdown and everything, but that job's been an absolute saint to me, man. And I cannot wait to get back on there. I've only done one match this season. That's it. I've only done one match this season. I mean, I credit myself that I'm actually trying to do something. You know, with the recovery course and everything like that. At least I'm doing something. At least I'm trying something. But, you know, you've got to keep me interested. Not bore the pants out of me, man. You know, if you're going to bother, no matter what I do, if I'm not getting confidence, look, bottom line is at the end of the day, whether it's this, whether it's wrestling, whether it's football, no matter what it is I do, if I'm not building confidence, if I'm not getting confidence out of it, I want nothing to do with it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Francesco, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Like I say, if I'm not getting that... Hello, sir. Hello. But like I say, if I'm not getting confidence, no matter what it is, I do this because it gives me confidence. It gives me confidence to talk to people. And it's the easy way to meet new people as well. Meet people like Sickus, meet people like Loco, MJ Tillman and people like that. It allows that to... You know, it's an easy way for me to do that. And like I said, this gives me confidence. It gives me a hell of a lot of confidence. You know, that session today that I did today at dinner time, my time, did not give me any confidence. And I'm not going to sit here and kiss anyone's you-know-what and say, oh, well, it didn't work for me. I sat there and absorbed. I didn't like I said, I didn't go in there and do all this and this and this and this and not observe. It just didn't work. Didn't work. According to you, who will win this year's Royal Rumble? According to me, this year's Royal Rumble winner will be, at the rate it's going, Daniel Bryan. The way he's been booked on SmackDown. Possible chance for Edge, since he's returning this Sunday as well. But I said this on a podcast. I did a podcast, Wrestling Matters channel for the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, the wrestling podcast. I said this on a podcast that I did, my Wrestling Matters podcast then. How would I book Goldberg? This Sunday, Goldberg wrestles Drew McIntyre for the world title, the WWE Championship, that is. Right? Wrestles the Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. Right? Not only... No, I'm gonna answer your question, Francesco. I'm gonna answer your question, man. Right? I'm gonna answer the question. Right? The question... Don't worry about it, I'm gonna answer the question. But I'm just going in how I would book. I believe it's Daniel Bryan that will win. I think they're going to go with Bryan. Because like I say, he's the only person. He's pretty much done everything in WWE except one thing. Win the Royal Rumble. Right? At the men's side of it. God help me if that happens, that's all I'm saying. But here's the deal. This is what I think that's going to happen. I think Drew McIntyre will beat Goldberg this Sunday. I would have Drew McIntyre go over Goldberg. How they finish it, I don't know. But Drew McIntyre goes over Goldberg and becomes the WWE and still is the WWE champion. Blah 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 blah. Why not have a surprise entrant in the Rumble and have Goldberg in the Rumble? Nobody knows about it. They keep it quiet, like they did with Roman before. Remember when Roman came? You know, Roman had a match with Kevin Owens. Irony. You know, had a match with Kevin Owens for the Universal title. He had a match with Kevin Owens for the Universal title and then ended up in the Royal Rumble. All because they couldn't get Finn Balor back. So with all, but throw Roman in and everything. And then Roman loses to, what to call it? Roman loses to Randy Orton. Which led to Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Why not have Goldberg do that? And have him win the Rumble. Yes, this will probably get me some stick, and it'll probably get some heat, and make Goldberg probably a bad guy. But if Goldberg, it's one fall apiece, by the way. Next fall wins. If Goldberg wins the Rumble, then that will set up the match that everybody pretty much wants, quite frankly, which is him and Roman Reigns. And even Goldberg's wanting the match as well, because Goldberg called him out. So I would have that. Goldberg, why not? Why not? Goldberg, because everybody wants the match. Everybody wants the match. So, everybody wants the match, so why not have it? You know? Cody Masters gets her revenge. She wins it 2-4 apiece. Cody Masters gets her revenge. But like I say, why not have that? You know, Goldberg, surprise entrant in the Rumble. Because you know there's going to be some surprise entrants at some point. How many surprise entrances there's going to be in the Rumble, who knows? Yeah, that's why people don't like it. Why is Miz got the briefcase in the first place? What did Otis do? That's what I want to know. What did Otis do for him to lose the briefcase? What did Otis do backstage?
Here is your winner, Cole.
I would love to see Brock come back. I know this is probably going to get me some hate too, but I would love to see Brock come back. I would love to see Brock come back. You know, and face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, the Roman that now has his former advocate, pretty much, in his corner. You know, and then it'll be probably Roman and Brock at WrestleMania, but Heyman stuck in the middle. Because he's managing Roman and everything. Man, I would love that. I genuinely would love that. I wouldn't mind having Brock back at the Rumble. He hasn't been on for a while. He hasn't been on for a while. Right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Apologies for the technical issue, but we managed to save it. I will fix any problems after the stream. But let's not waste any time, guys. Part 2, here we come.
We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the waste and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the waste and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. We need a miracle.
Yes, ladies and gents, let me get my camera back on. We're back for part 2, or the second half of this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are well. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with me as well, through all the technical issues as well. Like I say, I managed to save it. I know I was still online because I still had the what they call it. I still had the stream up here. Somebody was hosting me and I still had the stream up, so I know I was still online. It just had this little visionary thing on the what they call it as well. So I was still online with you guys. I just wasn't. You know what I mean, right? Do you all think Becky will come back at the Rumble or Rousey? I think Becky will come back, but Ronda, I don't know. I don't know if Becky. I don't know when her baby's due, to be honest with you. I mean, we all know she's away having the kid. I think Rollins is going to go. I mean, now that she's had the kid apparently and everything like that, I think Rollins is going to go off and play daddy. Well, he's tried to anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen when she comes back. Will she come back in the Rumble? If she comes back in the female Rumble, she won't win it. And I'll be amazed if they do go with it, but she won't win it. No doubt they'll probably give it to Charlotte or somebody. It does my head in the way they book Charlotte. I don't have a problem with Charlotte at the moment because she's a tag team champion. You know, she's a women's tag team champion. I don't have a problem with that. You know, I don't have a problem with that at all. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that at Mania, to be honest. Apparently Cena's back at Mania. Apparently they're bringing Cena back for Mania. War and... This is their debut, I believe. They're going up against Aftershock. They're going up against Aftershock. But yeah, we'll see what happens, I suppose. I mean, that was the thing. And by the way, RIP to everybody in the USA regarding the WWE Network. All the changes that are going to be made in the with the WWE Network now, it's going over to NBC in March, I believe, starting in March. It won't be the same, but all the changes in America, outside America, there's no changes. So we've still got the same. So... But apparently it's going to be a little cheaper than, from what I've been told at least, and from what I've read, it's going to be a little cheaper than $10.99. So now you'd be paying $5, I believe, in America for the what they call it. That's what I've heard. Anything could happen, but yes, NBC will take over control over the WWE Network. Like I say, I will never get off the WWE Network. They can put it on anything. No matter what it is, they can put it on anything. You know, they can put it on anything. Yes, he did. Edge declared himself to be in the Rumble last night. I don't know where he stands, though. Because at one point, they were talking about Randy Orton versus Edge for the WWE title at WrestleMania. You know. I genuinely believe there's going to be another match between Orton and Randy Orton and Edge. I don't know how that's going to be with everything that's going on because apparently it's going to be Orton and Wyatt at the Rumble in some capacity. I mean, Orton dropped Bliss yesterday with an RKO. Randy Orton's is so good, man. He really is. I won't be surprised if he wins the Rumble, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised. If they went with him as the Rumble. No. I don't know what direction they're going to go. But the reason... Oh, no, I think he may come fourth again like he did last time. Up right in the top 5. I said what I said about Goldberg is because everybody wants the Roman Reigns Goldberg match. Everybody seems to want that match. A lot of people don't. The ignorant idiots don't. But a lot of people seem to want that match. I wouldn't be surprised if Brock... I mean, if Brock comes back, I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, if they go with Brock Lesnar and Roman, I'm all for it. Yes, I know Brock and Roman have not had the best of matches at WrestleMania and everything. But I'm all for this one, considering the story they'll use with him and Heyman. Because you got Brock versus Roman, Heyman stuck in the middle of it. So I'm all for that, just to see where that goes. Love Adam Cole the other day. You know, a lot of people asked Adam Cole on Twitter, why isn't he not going up to the main roster? He turned around and said, NXT is the main roster. which I loved, quite frankly. Do you know what I would like to see, though? As well? Say Goldberg beat McIntyre at Mania. Why don't they have the... If they do... Say Goldberg beat McIntyre at the Rumble. And then they have the match at Mania. Why don't they have a title-for-title match? I mean, I know they want to establish the Universal title and that. At least try to get it up to some sort of level. Incredible championship. At least try to. Keyword, try to. But why don't they just do that? You know? That's what I've never understood in that respect. I don't know why that thing keeps going off. Pisses me off in there. But why don't they just do that? Have the, you know... Let me refresh that. Thank you, Queenie. Thanks again, guys, for the hosts and that. Like I say, I managed to save my stream, which I'm very pleased about. And I know it was safe because I had it here. But yeah, why don't they just go with a title for title? And create one big undisputed championship. I mean, I know they want to establish the... I think they're trying to establish the Universal title as some sort of a fucking... You know, as more prestigious than the WWE title, or more important than the WWE Championship. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, if you've got a belt, then bloody hell, try and make it as important as you can, for crying out loud. But I don't think that would be the case, though. I mean, we all know the number one title in WWE, singles title, at least in WWE, world title or not. We all know it's the WWE title. You can't duck away from the WWE Championship. You know, it is what it is. And that's why, I mean, Goldberg has never had that WWE Championship. He's never had the WWE title match, to my knowledge. The belts that he's had, the world championships that he's had in WWE, was the old world title, the old world heavyweight title, and the Universal title. That's the only belts that he's ever had. Yes, he's been United States champion in WCW, he's been tag team champion in WCW too, but he's never had... He's been WCW world champion too, but in WWE, those are the only belts that he's had. The Universal title and the old WWE World Heavyweight belt, that big gold belt that they had. That's the only belts that he's had. So he's never been a WWE champion. He has been a WWE World Champion, but he's never been a WWE Champion, if you count the Universal title as a world title. You know, I'll leave that debate to you to decide. But, yeah. I genuinely believe that. I believe they should go with that. Yes, but it like I say, it would get stick. You know, a lot of people would hate that, and all the internet geeks would probably not like it and whatnot and everything like that. I get it. But I genuinely believe that if that would set up the match good and proper. Because Roman thinks, oh, he's not going to face Goldberg at WrestleMania, and then boom, out of the blue. I mean, they did it to Roman. I don't know what they're going to do with Becky, to be honest with you. I don't know what they would do with Becky, if I'm honest with you, OJJ. Yeah, they'll have some time with time, I agree with that, but I think that's why they haven't, that's why What to Call It's taking some time off. That's why What to Call It's taking some time off. What's his name? Rollins. So he can be the daddy and she can come back and do her thing. That's why. Like I say, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. The thing I don't like about WWE at the moment is how they're treating NXT. I mean, once upon a time they had NXT in the Survivor Series match. Then they decided, oh, not to do it because on NXT, you know, they know NXT is the better brand. You know, I don't know. I hope NXT gets a fair share when it comes to WrestleMania. I think NXT should have some matches on at WrestleMania. You know, I think Vince should just step up and say, here, do your matches. You know, definitely have the NXT title on the line at WrestleMania. My opinion. Definitely have the NXT title on the line at Mania. Definitely. No. Definitely have the NXT Championship on the line at Mania. But yeah. We'll see what happens. I've got a question. I've got a question for everybody. Do you think they're going to put the belt on Riddle, on Matt Riddle for the US title? I think that gauntlet match was pointless yesterday, in my opinion. I really do. Aftershock. I genuinely think it was pointless. That, in my opinion, I genuinely think that. I know they're trying to build up for the match and everything. I think if that was an MMA fight, Lashley would kill him. Lashley's too strong for him. I don't think they're going to put the belt on him. In my opinion, I don't think they should have the US title on him. On Lashley, if I'm honest with you. If anybody who deserves a WWE title run, it's him. I mean, anybody remember the Rollins group they had? You know, when it was him, Buddy Murphy, the Authors of Pain at time. I didn't take that group seriously. And you know why I didn't take that group seriously? Because the leader of the group is a tag team champion. That's why I didn't take this seriously. Yes, Lashley is United States champion. He is a singles champion. I get it. And yes, you've got Alexander and Benjamin, who are the tag team champions. I get it. So at least, I mean, I don't know who the leader of that group is. Is MVP the leader of that group, or is Lashley the leader of that group, for crying out loud? You know, I don't know who the leader of that group is, if I'm honest. I mean, it's Lashley, could be MVP, who knows? But the whole thing makes no sense to me in my eyes. But at least that, you know, at least a leader is a singles champion. That's why I didn't take that group seriously with Rollins. Because you got the leader as a World Tag Team Champion. And in all honesty, they shouldn't have been Tag Team Champions to begin with. I thought it was a poor decision now. You know, but I know why they did it, so Buddy Murphy can try and get over. It didn't work. I think Buddy Murphy got over more when he was beating up Rollins. To be honest. But that's just me. Yeah. That was so-so for me. I mean, McIntyre didn't need to be in that group. I mean, I liked the tag team that they had, but I knew at some point, that was close, by the way. I knew at some point, Drew was eventually going to break away. You know, at the moment right now, no one deserves to be WWE champion than Drew McIntyre, in my opinion. And the only reason they had him lose the title to begin with, because they had a semblance of crowd. When he won the title the first time, there was nobody there, pretty much. And with this whole Thunderdome thing, you know, that was the whole reason they had it. So at least they had like a semblance of a crowd there. You know, some sort of like a crowd there, so people could cheer. All right, it's not the big one. You know, I don't even know if when they're going to have allow the crowd back in. But apparently, for WrestleMania, since it's going to be another 2-night deal, with WrestleMania, I think they're going to allow, or at least they're trying to get the crowd back in. I mean, we had a plan up here with the Borough. With the Borough, my work, we had a plan to get the crowd back in. I mean, the match I did this season was a crowd test, but we had a plan in set of how we were going to get everybody back in. And it was a 10,000 seat, it was 10,000 fans. And all of the fans were going to be like season card holders. You know, season ticket holders, season card holders, whatever you want to call it. But it got ruined, didn't it, with, damn. It got ruined with, you know, the whole lockdown stuff and everything. But we had a plan in place of what we were going to do, or what we wanted to do. It just never come to fruition. I'll tell you what, Aftershock have been dominant, although War and Alex have been fighting back. That's a beautiful move. I like this tag team of Aftershock, I've got to admit. 1, 2. I like this tag team of Aftershock. I really do like this tag team of Aftershock. I mean, talking about future GMW World Tag Team Champions. You may very well be looking at it. Like I said, this season in GMW is all about competition. Good grief. Oh my God. Oh! How good are they? Tell you. But yes, Royal Rumble weekend, ladies and gentlemen, or Royal Rumble week, if you will. But like I say, guys, this is what I plan to do after February 4th. You know, we've got Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown this week. And that just shocked me, that, by the way. War and GG. Anyway, well, like I said, this is what I plan to do with the pay-per-views. After February 4th, which is next week, and it's going to be, what they call it next week as well. February 4th, it's going to be, what's his face? Oh, for God's sake. Breakthrough. After that, the pay-per-view schedule is going to change. Because, like I say, we've got the go-home shows this week. I'm going to be doing... The next time there's a go-home show week, like these 2 weeks, these 2 days that I've got, Tuesday and Thursday, it's the go-home shows. The next time around, when it's the go-home shows leading into the pay-per-view, I'm going to do the pay-per-view on the Saturday. I'm not going to do it on a Thursday no more. It's going to be on the Saturday. Okay? It's going to be on a Saturday. So, we'll see what happens. And we're going to go to Hannibal Black now. So it's going to be on a Saturday. So that means GMW Underground will have some time off, and I will probably do a preview show on Facebook. I'll probably do a preview show for Facebook on that, if that's the case, since I'm now on Facebook too. Facebook.com/Gamesmatter Mafia. But yeah, that's what I'm aiming to do. Because I'm sick and tired of doing all this. I mean, it's boring me to do these on like once a week on a Thursday. So why not do the go-home shows? Styles, what's up? Why not do the go-home shows and then do the pay-per-view? And then go after that as well. I mean, the first show after the pay-per-view breakthrough will be GMW Underground on the Saturday. Since the pay-per-view's on a Thursday, GMW will be on Underground on the Saturday. So... that'll be the first show, but when it's pay-per-view week from this day forward, GMW Underground will have some time off. Because I won't be doing the pay-per-views on Facebook, I'll be doing them here on Twitch. Facebook will still get them, but they'll be here on Twitch. So, like I said, I'll come over the live. Right, I know where this is going, guys. It's going to lead... It's a confrontation between OJJ and Hannibal Black for next week, because these two are going to meet one-on-one next week. While this is taking place, ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. I'm going to go to the toilet. I won't be a minute. So enjoy this, and I'll be right back. Like I said, guys, these two have had the rivalry. You know, OJJ is a 3-time television champion here in GMW. And OJJ is a 3-time TV champ. Oh, Queenie starting. So, I'm going to return the favour. Guys, get yourself over to Queenie. Go and check out Queenie. She's about to start now with her stream. And I fucked that up. So I'll put a lurk in there for the time being if that works. Yes, sir. Why is things jumping? Hang on a second, guys. Let me get myself together here. We're good. Right. Maybe it's the stream. I don't know. But big thank you to Queenie for her host as well. But like I say, I totally understand, ladies and gentlemen. She has to go and do her thing. I swear she was going away at first. I swear she was going away. I might be wrong. Like I say, she might have had a different time now. But anyway. Big thank you to all the mods as well. Big thank you to everybody who's came in. Big thank you to everybody who stuck with me as well. You know, a little bit of a technical issue, but it's all good. Also tomorrow, guys, as well. I believe I just got myself a new follower. Yes, I did. Hey, Marco, thank you for the follow. Trap God Marco. There you go. Appreciate that. Appreciate that follow. Definitely appreciate that follow, indeedy. Right. Just let me refresh this a second. As well. Okay. Excellent. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. And yes, that puts me on 34 away now from 900, which I've, like I say, guys, greatly appreciate it. I will be back on here tomorrow with, it's my Red Dead show tomorrow. Yes, Red Dead Redemption tomorrow. So yes, I'll be back on Red Dead tomorrow, as well. Good old Red Dead. So I don't know where I'm going with that at the moment. I'd like to finish it as best I can. Maybe get through some bits of it. I've just got back onto the island again. I've completed the mission to Mexico to go and get that clown who he was after. So I'm back over on the island now. I'm back over on the original island now. I might do some stuff tomorrow. Like say, I don't know, hunting or something. We'll see tomorrow. like I say, I will be here tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, with that. I might be over on Facebook for a couple of hours too, because I haven't been on Facebook this week. I couldn't go on Tuesday because... Well, I couldn't go on Tuesday, on Monday, because I was busy, and I was in CBA mode, quite frankly. So I just came over here on Twitch. And yes, the feud is going to pick up, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, saw that coming. Saw that coming. But like I say, appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate the host. I will be here tomorrow with Red Dead on here. I'll be over on Facebook with probably Call of Duty. I might play some Call of Duty tomorrow on Facebook. As well, play some Call of Duty tomorrow on Facebook before I come on here with Red Dead. And I'll be back here on Thursday with GMW as well. More GMW this Thursday as well. Billy Paragon one-on-one with Killer. And a whole lot more on Thursday as well. Plus a tag match that is going to be very, very interesting. A tag match. Like I said, Killer goes one on... The Killer, not to be confused with Killer, goes one-on-one with Loco on Thursday as well. But that could change. Right. These two will meet next week in a grudge match. And you know what? I think I'm going to put it in a cage. A Hell in a Cell cage match next week. And just let these two beat the hell out of each other. Because like I say, there's obviously unfinished business between the two. It will be settled next Thursday. But like I say, there'll be more of this on Thursday as well. This coming Thursday. So... I might as well keep OJJ in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, as well, because he's up next. And I'll send Mr. Paragon out there as well, because coming up next is Billy Paragon one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones. So instead of doing all the the goo goo gaga and all that, let's cut off the entrances. And while we'll do this, ladies and gents, I'll do this as well. I'll do a little bit of promotion for this coming Thursday, or for this coming Saturday, I should say, as well, if I can get it on. Please. Thank you. Yay. Right. This Saturday, GMW Underground returns on Facebook, facebook.com/Gamesmatter Mafia. I have not made any matches for it yet, except one. It is the last show before the Breakthrough pay-per-view, which will be a week on Thursday. And yes, the main match at the moment for that show will be... The main match for that show will be the World Tag Team title. That's right, the GMW World Tag Team Championships will be on the line this Saturday. The UK Collective representing Wolfpack Mafia will defend the belts. We'll find out on Thursday who they defend the belts against. But this Thursday it will be the Los Lobos, Punishment Martinez, and Master Carlos defending it to face War or Alex Seaver. So whoever wins that match will face the UK Collective this Thursday, this Saturday on Facebook. That's right, GMW Underground, 7 o'clock UK time, GMT, only on Facebook. It plays on Twitch and YouTube. Right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your third from last match, semi-pro main event, whatever the fucking hell you want to call it. Ring the bell, let's get it on. Billy Paragon one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones. We might as well keep Mr. OJJ in the ring as well. So here we go, ladies and gents. Right. Collar and elbow tap. These two know each other well. They're actually friends. Because Paragon's promotion, OJJ is always around in that promotion as well. And this is how I met Billy Paragon, through OJJ as well. So, and obviously Mr. Paragon smartened up as well and realised what a piece of shit a certain White 7 prick was as well. So, credit to you on that. As we all did eventually. But like I said, these two are good mates. Paragon has not been around that much because he's at school at the moment. I don't know if he's ever doing his promotion. I mean, OJJ will probably know this better than I do. I mean, he's friends with him more. But yeah, he's probably at school at the moment. I have been in touch with the guy. I've had him. Like I say, we created this new character. I've got some more things to add to his character as well. I haven't had time to do it, but I will do it as well. So, like I say, guys, appreciate everybody who's dropped by. If you have to go somewhere, guys, please do so. Just don't let me stop you. Like I say, the replays of this episode will be up on the channel. Hopefully it'll be still one piece, but if it's not, I'll edit it and I'll put up the full show later on as well for you guys to check out. Like I said, all replays of GMW will be up on the Twitch channel as always, but also will be up on the YouTube channel and Facebook page as well. So there's no excuse, ladies and gentlemen. You'll get to see GMW. I know I've probably got some editing to do, so anyway. I don't care. Great wrestling so far. I like his pants. Who's that you speak of? Who is that you speak of? Are we talking about OJJ, the guy on top beating down Billy Paragon, or Billy himself? Who is that you speak of? I mean, the tights that OJJ is wearing, those are like a Kurt Angle feel tights. And he's got a Pete Dunne kind of look on him as well when he comes out. And if you don't believe me, ask Robert Styles. Because the very first episode of Underground on Saturday. And by the way, you can see episode 1 and 2 of GMW Underground now here on the channel as well. You can check them out here on the Twitch channel as well. Feel free to do so. They're in the VODs. As well, so please check them out as well. And if you don't know what I mean by GMW Underground, or you can't get over to Facebook, get yourself on there. Like I say, go watch them. Some good shit, let me tell you. Like I said, the very first episode of GMW Underground was a smash hit, and to be fair, so was this, and so was the episode 2 as well. I'm not denying it wasn't a smash hit as well, but you know, it was what it was. Suplex. Like I said, this is wrestling between the two. Like I say, OJJ had probably an epic match with Robert Styles on episode 1 of Underground. Classic. That's how he tapped out Big Amish last week, but some beautiful wrestling in this match, man. This is the kind of thing that I want out of this. You know, try and have the best wrestling that I can present to you. You know, GMW, like I said, GMW will be back on Tuesday, and Billy will be looking for some momentum to go into the match on Thursday. Because, like I said, the main event for Thursday, or one of the main events for Thursday, is Billy Paragon one-on-one with the returning Killer. Killer will be back, and Killer is looking to get his belt back as well. And I would say very much so. I would say very much so, ladies and gentlemen, as well. There's that knee. That's his finishing move. The running knee. 1, 2, and OJJ kicks out. Are we going to have another OJJ? Takes about 4 finishing moves, kicks out, and then ends up winning the match again. But that's what we did. That's what we did on the. That's what we did on the Robert Styles match. Robert Styles had him beat. There's the whippersnapper, or the freshly squeezed stunner, ladies and gentlemen. JJ the Taurus, thank you for the follow, and OJJ gets the victory. Great wrestling match. Pretty good match. And like I said, these two are friends. And good friends at that. Obviously, there's going to be respect between the two as well. Yes, he eat some shoulder. Like I said, these two are good mates. OJJ might be mafia, but these two are very good mates as well. These two are great friends. So, like I said, OJJ gets the victory and derails the run that Mr. Billy Paragon has had. I think that's his first loss of the season, Paragon, I believe. So, JJ, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, and hello to you. Welcome aboard. Yeah, good wrestling match as well. Good wrestling match. Like I said, M the Wolf, thank you for the follow as well. I'll be here every Tuesday, guys. Every Tuesday and Thursday with GMW. If you like what you see, guys, get yourself here. Get the notifications on and everything. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday for GMW as well. It could be Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, pay-per-view wise at least. Right, main event time. At least one of the main events. The big time main event, ladies and gents. Same here. Do you guys have the game? Do you guys have the game? Do you guys have the game? At some point? Do you guys have the game? You guys have the game. Does JJ have the game as well? Right, here's the deal. Instead of me making it... No, this is not online mode. This is not online mode. Allow me to explain it to you guys. I'll explain it for you. Okay? Do you have PS4 or Xbox? Just to double check. Or PlayStation or Xbox. Either way, it's PS... Well, I've got PS4, but, you know. Do you have PlayStation or Xbox? Xbox, PS4. Right. With Wolf, get in touch with me on my Discord. DM me on my Discord. That's my Discord there. DM me on my Discord, and we'll talk of how you want me to create your character and whatever. As far as JJ goes, you don't have to do that. And I don't have to make the character for you. You can do it yourself. But the thing is with you, if you make your character, all you have to do is upload your character to GMW using the hashtag GMW. Upload it to Community Creations is what I meant. And then using the hashtag GMW. And then let me know whether it's on Discord or social media or whatever. Mainly on Discord, because there's my Discord there. Let me know and I'll download it for you. If you want to do that. If you want to go the same route as well, JJ, if you want to go the same route as well, get in my Discord, DM me, and like I say, we'll talk. We'll talk. I'm open to negotiations. I'm open to working with people. If you have an Xbox, you can create the character. No worries. If you have an Xbox, and you can create your character, if you have an Xbox, you can create your character, and then go into my Discord and drop your formula in the Discord where it says join GMW in the Discord server. Drop all the information in there, and I will create your character like that. But if you want to go different routes, that's fine. Well, get yourself in the Discord, DM me. My DM is always open, and we'll talk. Let's talk. Let's negotiate. I'm open to do that. What do you want to do? What ideas do you have for your character? What do you guys want to do? Okay? What do you guys want to do? Let's talk. Get in the Discord. Both of you DM me, and then we'll talk. Like I said, we're open to negotiate. I'm open to do that as well. I will take our time with it. We'll work on it. Whatever you guys want to do as well and everything like that. Like I say, get your game on and get some ideas. Jot some ideas down as well. That can always help as well. What you guys want to do. How you want your character to be. What moves do you want? You know, what entrance do you want? Blah, 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 blah. You know, get some ideas down for me as well. What you guys want to do. But like I say, get yourself in the Discord. Get the DM open. You know, hit me in the DMs and let's talk. We'll work together on it. Like I say, this character you're seeing right now, who's my world champion for crying out loud, this character you're seeing right now, the big Amish, he's an Xbox character. I created him for the PlayStation. That's why I've started to go this route now with the formulas and everything, because I created this character for the PlayStation at least. I created the character for the PlayStation. This guy's an Xbox character. That's why I've started that's why I've opened now this season, this series to Xbox. Because I've started creating characters and everything like that. And like I say, some of the characters that I've created have even come out better than some of the other characters that I've been using, if you know what I mean. So, like I say, get yourself in my Discord. Hit me up anytime, and we'll work together on it. Give me your ideas, shut your ideas down, and everything, and we'll work together on it. Like I say, we'll take our time with it. There's no rush. This season ain't going anywhere. GMW ain't going anywhere. You know, and we'll work it out from there. Like I say, I'm always open to working with people. Beautiful. Can you make custom entrances? Not with the theme music, but you can, yeah. You can make custom entrances. Like I said, but choose an entrance that works for you, if you know what I mean. I'll tell you what, I'll have a look at, I'll jump on the DM now, and I'll jump on the Discord now while this is taking place. This is your main event of the evening, by the way. Big Amish one-on-one with Cody Rhodes. Yes, Cody Rhodes has John Moxley, who will be facing Big Amish a week on Thursday for that belt that you're seeing Mr. Amish carrying right there. And yes, I'm in the corner of Big Amish to counteract John Moxley, and because Cody has been nothing but a pain in my ass. So here we go. Co-main event of the evening. Cody Rhodes one-on-one with this. Good morning, Kanye. Okay. It's Jay. Okay. See, yeah. Okay, I think that's it. 5'11" as well. Right. I'm sure I can work something out with that one, JJ. With yours there. I've got no problem with that. That's the ideas you want to go around. You don't mind the name. Think of a name as well, JJ. Like I said, don't like I said, no rush on it, but try and come up with a name. Try and look on the list of names and everything, see which name fits you. S-Land Jackson, thanks for the host. Like I said, find out what name comes with you, what name fits with you in that respect. Come up with a name as well, if you can. If not, I'll have a look at the list when I come. Can you clarify the DMs? Yeah, I'll do that now. Like I say, I'm just doing that with JJ there. I'll do yours now, Wolf. Wolf as well. Gamesmatter _ yes, it is. Right, clarified it. You're good. Yeah, I'm alright, mate. Just trying to remain positive in that. Like I say, I've gone through some stuff today which was a little weird today, and it's a little odd for me. From my side of it, at least. But other than that, I'm fine. Hope all is well your end, sir. Like I say, always a pleasure. Like I say, it's just gone through some weird stuff today, man. Doing a weird group work today, recovery course thing today. I don't think it's for me, but like I say, it just bored me today. Just bored me. Sent the name. Right. I'll have a look at that now. Good work between these two. Okay. JJ. Okay. I can work with that. I'll have a look at that offline. Like I say, shut that all in there as well, and then we can work on this stuff. I'm going well, just being busy for the next 7 to 8, for the next 7. Just going to be busy for the next. No worries, mate. Like I say, at least you're busy, dude. Like I say, I've been busy fixing my cars where I've been busy, but it's just mainly been streaming and everything like that, but at least you're doing it. Gonna be busy. Yeah, no worries, man. I understand you, man. I understand you. I get you. Like I say, I've got to go to the car fair tomorrow as well to get my alternator checked. Hopefully my alternator is not broken or anything. Like I say, I won't know until tomorrow. No, nearly a count out, JJ. Yeah, very close. Very close. Yeah. What, for the thing yesterday? Yeah, no worries, man. I just came in yesterday to lurk on your stream because you were online, and I was busy doing my online work, getting prep work done and everything like that. And I noticed that your the lag. I noticed it was lagging like hell, and nobody was in there to tell you. So I just thought, boom, drop it, and see what happens, man. Like I say, no worries, man. Let's see. I'm always going to be honest with people if I need to. If they don't like it, tough. But I'm always going to be honest with people, man. Like I say, when it comes to the thing. When it comes to streaming and that. Shit's not working or anything like that. Sometimes I hate to say it. I mean, I think Ghost said this as well. Yeah. Oh, there's the Amish bomb. That made me laugh at ringside. 1, 2, and Cody kicked out. But I think what I call it said this as well. Ghost as well. Ghost _ for those of you that don't know. I think even he said this as well. He doesn't like going into people's streams and letting them know the stuff when they're in the flow of things. You know, when the flow's there and everything. And I'm like, dude, like, tell me if something's wrong, you know? Okay, let me just check. Right, to there. That's the thing, right scale, Okay. Not ego. I like that. No worries, thing. Like I say, just keep them coming, Wolf and JJ. If you have any ideas, keep them coming in that, and then I'll, like I said, I can work with that. It gives me something to work with, and then I can always DM you if you have any other ideas and whatnot, anything like that. Like I said, that's why my Discord DMs are always open. 1, 2, and Amish kicked out there. Great match between the two. Close match. Yeah. Cool. Let me just check. Right up. Gotcha. No worries. Got that sorted out as well. Yes, exactly. What else is the point? But a lot of people... Well, Ghost is like, you know... He doesn't like to interrupt the flow of the stream and everything like that. People with the flow of things. But, like I say, you know, you've got to do it. You know, because it helps them out. People don't want to hear, you know... It helps the streamer out too. Like I said, if people want to come in here, if something's not wrong, you know, if the audio's not working on the game or anything like that, there's no game sound or whatever, please be honest. You know, I mean, I'm still learning the stuff to get the game audio right in that. I'm still learning that side of it in a way. I know I should know it by now, especially with the OBS that I'm using as well. But yeah. It's a little lag, yeah. If you have any issues, JJ, I mean, it's coming across to you guys. If you have any issues, or anything like that, like refresh, any problems, because it might be just your internet. I have that all the time, JJ. I have that all the time, fam. So, yeah, there's my socials if you want to get in there. More than welcome to follow me. I'll put my Snapchat Wow. My Snapchat in there is what I meant to say. As well. And also I'll put my TikTok in there as well because I'm on TikTok too. As well. No worries. You see? Beautiful. I'm going to make a list of the commands as well for my... the list of the commands as well for the thing as well. I'm going to make a list of the commands as well. Put it up there, so I'm just going to put commands in there and then put it in. And wow. I don't roll like that. I don't roll like that. I might allow followers to just jump in and see, be a part of it. Next pay-per-view is next week. I don't allow, like I say, I do most of the commentary and everything like that. But I could consider something down the road. We'll see. Because like I say, I'm thinking of doing followers. I'm thinking of just jumping on Discord one time and just doing it that way. Look, credit to Cody Rhodes, big whoop-de-doo, he won. He beat the world champion. He's not going to get a world title shot, but he beat the world champion, whoop-de-fucking-do. Okay? I've still got a bone to pick with him, but anyway. Right. I'll sort that out later. Yes, you can see me being pissed off on the floor. Yes, no one wants to see you celebrating, Cody. You won the match. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Anyway. Whatever. Right. Mr. OA, who meets Ray Wolf next week. Coming up to the main event now, guys. Coming up to the main event. Main event of the evening. Right after this. And I'm going to make a match for Thursday right after this segment that you might be interested in. So, stay tuned. As well. So, yes, guys. I'm the one that provides the comment. For those of you that don't know, this is Gamesmatter Wrestling. I provide the commentaries and everything like that as well. I am thinking of doing something for the fans, to bring the fans in and allow them to be a part of this as well. Maybe join me on commentary one time. That's not a bad idea to do that. But like I say, you have to follow the channel if you want to be a part of all that good stuff as well. You have to follow the channel in that respect, because I don't do anything this kind of way with non-followers. So if you want to be a part of it, you follow the channel as well. But I am thinking of doing that at some point as well. I'm just trying to find somewhere where I can give back to my fans, give back to the followers, people like yourselves. Maybe come in and do like follow stuff and everything like that as well. And when I say like follow, play with followers kind of thing. But I'm trying to find the right day to do so, if that makes sense. The right day to do so. With apologies, guys. I'm sorting my laptop. But I'm trying to do to find the perfect day to do that. I can't find the perfect day because I'm too busy all the damn time. And Sundays is my day off, as well. Even though I'm thinking of having Mondays as my... And play with stuff like that. But I want to give back to the fans, do follows. But I can't... I want to pick a certain day for that. A certain day for that as well. But we'll see. Like I said, a lot of stuff for me to work with. But I do want to give back to the fans. And allow the fans to be a part of it as well. Especially with GMW as well. Maybe have you guys on... audio as well. I knew she was going to do that.
If you're feeling lonely,
Poor bastards on YouTube and Facebook. Thinking, what the fuck is he doing? Can't hear the music or anything due to copyright and that. They're thinking, what the fuck? Yes, that's my thing. By the way, guys, for those of you that are interested as well, if you click down the bottom, you've got channel points as well. You've got my channel points down there. If you click and spend 2,000 channel points, you can have your own command, like what Amazing just did there. You could have 5-5 Funhouse, you could have Maze, anything you want. Even if I don't like it, I'll put it up there. You never know. I might end up liking it. But I'll give you an example. Like I said, well, you just got an example there from Amazing and from Amazing there with the 5-5 front house. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is my Gamesmatter Mafia Facebook page representing this channel as well, and that's where you see GMW Underground on there as well, plus a few other stuff here and there as well. So get yourself over there, guys, if you want more GMW Underground as well. So there you go. It's always a pleasure, guys. But like I said, in regards to followers and everything, I do want to set a date for that. I do want to set a date and have you guys as part of that. It's just finding the right time and the right ways to do so. I do want to play with my followers. You know, allow followers to be in there. And like I say, keyword there, followers. So that means if you want to be a part of it and you want to play games with me, you have to follow the channel and be trustworthy too. But you have to follow the channel. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Because like I said, I've got a lot of stuff that I do. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be doing Red Dead on this channel. Red Dead Redemption 1 playthrough that I've been doing. I do GMW Tuesdays and Thursdays on this channel, as well as my Red Dead Redemption playthrough. And it's not just Red Dead Redemption. I play anything that has a campaign. Okay? Anything you guys want. I've done Red Dead 2. I'll probably go back to doing Red Dead 2 again, because it's fucking amazing. So why not play it again? If I can get my PC up and running, I might do some GTA, some of the old GTA playthroughs as well. I've even got GTA 4 on the Xbox as well. Might do that with Nico Bellic and everything like that. We'll see. Like I say, I have options, ladies and gentlemen. And also, as well, I might even do Tomb Raider. Because I found out the other day, Shadow of Tomb Raider. Was it Shadow Tomb Raider Shadow of Darkness, whatever they call that Tomb Raider game, was free on the PS4. And I want to play that. It's been a while since I played a what I call a game, if I'm being honest with you. A Tomb Raider game. I think I got another Tomb Raider game as well, downloaded on the PS4. Yo, what up, Long? Welcome in, sir. I'm doing alright. Like I say, just coming towards the penultimate end of my Gamesmatter stream. Or my Gamesmatter wrestling stream today. Hope everybody's doing well, whatever it is you're doing. As well, I've got this and one more match, then I'm done. So, we'll see what happens. I will be back tomorrow, guys, at 7 o'clock UK time. Whatever that is in your area, look it up. I'm not good at that stuff. 7 o'clock UK time in America is about dinner time-ish. Eastern time. I don't know what it is Pacific. But Eastern time, it's about dinner time-ish. Somewhere around about that. 1 o'clock-ish, maybe. I don't know. Hang on a second. I might have the answer to that question. Wolf, I've just got your buff, but no abs. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Leave all the instructions in there, guys, and I'll have a look at it and that, and I'll let you know what's going on. So, 7 p.m. GMT to Eastern. So, according to Google, 7 p.m. is 2 o'clock. So it'll be 2 o'clock Eastern time, 7 p.m. GMT. And wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Did he just whack him with that microphone? And a belly-to-belly suplex. Right, here's the deal. I'm going to make the match now. This Thursday. Yes. Yes, I did. I have seen all the messages on DM, Discord. I've seen them all. And I will, like I say, I will look over it when I go offline later on. So everything's in there. I'll check them all. And I'll sort it out. And I'll get back to you as well. Like I say, there's no rush for it, guys, as well. I'll try my best as well. I'll try my best and just see what happens in that respect. Beautiful roundhouse. Right, here's the deal. Thursday. This Thursday. Okay? This Thursday. This coming Thursday on GMW. Yes, GMW will be back this Thursday. You've got Billy Paragon one-on-one with Killer. As well. I might add OJJ to that match. But you've got Billy Paragon one-on-one with Killer. And now you've got another match that I'm going to make. A tag team match. It's a normal tag match, but they'll have no countouts. It is Ray Wolf teaming with his buddy, Loco Joe, the Los Loco Lobos, the original two. And they're going to team up to face Mr. Owe and the Killer. That's right. Loco attacked the Killer earlier on today because Loco doesn't like people using his finishing moves. So that's what's going to happen this Thursday. Tag team match. Mr. Owe teams up with the Killer to take on Ray Wolf and Loco Joe of the Los Loco Lobos this Thursday. That's going to take place this Thursday. Now we've got a main event. Speaking of the Lobos, yes, Maximum Carlos is back in action today, ladies and gentlemen. He's in action twice because I say so. And he won the match earlier on this evening. Like I say, I'll go back and show you what happened this evening. Billy Paragon and Big Amish. Big Amish put Paragon in his place. Punishment Martinez and Maximum Carlos advanced to Thursday in this tag team tournament that I put together. Torhel Vossen makes a statement and says he's going to finish this with Colby Jordan at one point. They're in a tag match in a bit. Killer and Loco Joe got into a brawl. This match did not take place. But Killer and... I think I'm going to book this match for Underground this Saturday as well. I'll think about it for Thursday. And yes, they got into a brawl again. Alex Winters dominated a former women's champion. Dominated her. Beat her. And somewhere Lady J's probably laughing her ass off at that. Coley Masters wins 2 out of 3 falls, even though it ended in a count out. There was double count out first, and then Coley wins the match by count out. Karma, I suppose, in respects of Red. Alex Seaver and War beat the Aftershock. That shocked me, quite frankly, because I didn't expect that. They will face the Lobos this Thursday, and the winner of that match will face the World Tag Team Champions this Saturday on Underground. Hannibal Black and OJJ get into a brawl, no surprises there. They will meet next week on the pay-per-view. OJJ beats Billy Paragon in what was a great wrestling match, quite frankly. Not the best match, but a great match nonetheless. Cody Rhodes gets a win over the world champion, much to the delight of Mr. John Moxley. No doubt Big Amish will be looking for revenge. And as you clearly saw there, Mr. Owe one-on-one with Ray Wolf. And the match has been made for Thursday. It will be a tag team match. Speaking of tag matches, let's go on to this one. It will be a tag match this Thursday, ladies and gents. Tag team match this Thursday. Who else? Tag team match on Thursday. It will be Mr. Owe and... What's his name? Mr. Owe and... holy crap, I forgot his name. The Killer. Wow. Little brain fart there, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Owe and Killer will take on Los Loco Lobo members Ray Wolf and Loco Joe. So Loco and Ray will team up to face the Killer and what I call a tag team as well, Mr. Owe tag team. So that's going to be Thursday as well. Plus Killer, not the Killer. Killer is back. And he'll be looking for his TV title match, and he's going to go one-on-one with Billy Paragon this Thursday as well. I might have a match for OJJ on Saturday. Killer versus OJJ on Saturday. I'll think about that. That's another potential match as well, because Paragon beat OJJ beat Billy Paragon as well. Even though Paragon's in line for a world title shot as well as a TV title shot, OJJ's put himself in line for a world title shot now as well. Will Killer do that on Thursday? We'll see what happens. We'll see. But like I say, OJJ will not be getting any title shots yet until he's dealt with the Hannibal Black issue. Like I say, we'll find that out next Thursday, because next Thursday they go one-on-one at the Breakthrough pay-per-view as well. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. But this is your main event. These two have been beefing at the moment, and I'm talking Colby Jordan and Torhel Vossen. Are these two going to be a tag team? Or are these two going to be the tag team that hate each other? We'll find out now.
At a combined weight of
124 pounds.
They have potential as a team. They have potential as a team. I created the Colby Jordan character because I couldn't use his original character because of the old stupid 2K originals thing. Or the glitch, whatever you want to call it. So, we'll see what happens. I might be able to use it at some point, I don't know. But, he's been better like that, to be honest with you, with my character. Scuff that off, lad. Here we go. Los Loco Lobo members. I've made Maximum Carlos wrestle tonight. Twice. He's already been in there. Thing. Let's get your character created first, JJ. And then you can discuss tag teams and whatnot. That reminds me of something I need to do as well. I'm going to sort this out over the next couple of days or so. Yes, the Los Loco Lobos members. Maximum Carlos, Ray Wolf, people. If you want to make a name for yourself here in GMW, guys, you go through the Mafia. If you want to make a name for yourself in LCW, go to twitch.tv/LocoXJoe for LCW. LCW is like this, Mondays to Fridays, led by Loco X Joe as well. And, yeah, this is your main event of the evening. These two are scheduled to meet, and I'm talking Colby and Tor Helvosa. They're scheduled to meet next week. But I want to see what they're like as a tag team. Are they good as a tag team? Find out. Chew. If it was unbreakable, if I had a diamond heart, you could shoot and you're going to go. If it was unbreakable. You can thank Queenie. The reason why I like this song. If you're feeling lonely today, please tell me Randy Orton's not behind me. Right, that Diamond song there, if you want to know why I like that song so much, okay, I hope it's the right one. Straight through the bullet, bend like a tulip, you are through the wire, give you all I got. I walk straight through the dagger, never break the pattern. Diamonds are shattered, beautiful and battered into the poison. Why you an ocean, give you all I got. That's the reason why I like that song. That Diamond song, them two clips you just heard there, that's the reason why I like it right there. That person who I've just shouted out. She's the whole reason. She had that as an alert on their mixer at one point, and I got hooked on that song. Smooth it out now. That's in tribute to Ghost underscore. Because I used to go into his streams and used to have that as one of his alerts. And he got me hooked on the song. I ship it by the crate. World and wide awake. I got the energy. I got your remedy. Anyway. Great tune. Tremendous tune. Forearm smash. Yeah. I'm going to add some more as well. I'm going to freshen him up a little bit as well and add some more. And maybe take out a few there and that. But, hey, they're there for the same reason, guys. Shit and giggles. I wish I could put a cooldown on him. I don't know how to put a cooldown on him. I'll have to have a double check on that to put like a cooldown on him. Not a long cooldown, but you know, because it kind of be annoying if you press one and then somebody else press another, and it has like a really bad remix on the end, and it comes together as one. I'll have to figure that out. But they're there for shits and giggles, guys. They're there for shits and giggles. You know, just something to enjoy. Basically, just come in the stream and just enjoy, pretty much. Cover. If I'ma do what I do, and if you don't. Example right there, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh wee, ooh wee, la 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 la. But as you clearly saw there with the My Life and the Yeet thing, you had the Yeet in the background of it. I don't want that. You know. Oh, beautiful slam there. I like this Vossen. This Vossen is well better than the Vossen that I had last season. This guy's got potential to be a champion. 1, 2. And they're working well as a team. It's just the fact that they don't like each other. That's the thing. Well, they seem to not like each other. Maybe I've got my own Chris Candido and Lance Storm. I mean, them two didn't like each other, but they were the World Tag Team Champions in ECW at one point. By the way, Queenie, the person who I shout out there, she's in Malta right now playing Apex as well, and she'll be playing Monopoly later on. Apparently she's having a girls' night as well, which I'm going to check out. So, she's awesome. A little crazy, but she's awesome. You know, bear with her a second. She means well. But she's very entertaining. She makes me laugh. As well, so she's tremendous. Like I say, guys, if you haven't followed her, go and check her out. She's playing Apex at the moment. Don't show respect, don't self-promote and everything like that. Otherwise you will get banned. She has mods in there as well. Good mods too, I might add. But like I say, just go in there and just show her the love. And she's playing Apex right now. I got no problem with Apex, but that if there's ever a game that needs a solo mode, it's that, let me tell you. Playing with randoms on that game is like pulling teeth. If you've got somebody there, that's a brain buster, by the way. 1, 2. If you've got somebody, like a group of you who play, or you can play with or anything like that, you're fine. But playing with randoms on that game, you want to quit your life. Or you want to quit gaming. Playing randoms on that game is not fun. It really isn't. Because they go off and do their own thing and you have to like follow them and everything. It's just ridiculous. I'd rather play a solo game on that, but like I say, solos has been on Apex, but you know, it's only been a limited time though. They need to put one on permanently. Like I say, I haven't played on it for a while. Did I ever wrestle as a kid? Hell yeah, I did. I used to beat my best mate up. I used to wrestle at primary school. I used to wrestle with my friends at primary school. I remember one time one of my friends I wrestled on the field at one point. This is a true story. And one of my mates headbutted me. And I'm not kidding you. He headbutted me, really, and knocked my tooth out. I'm not kidding you. That's a shoot. That's a straight up shoot. He knocked my tooth out. And I'm sitting in the back of my headmaster's car with a cup of milk. One of them if you go to school, them dinner canteen cups. I'm sitting in there with a cup of milk and my tooth in it. In the back of my headmaster's car, going looking for my mother. Yeah, just another day of primary school in them days, man. Seriously. I mean, it was accidental. The thing was accidental. And you know what the funny thing was? The even funnier thing was, he talked about it the next day. about the wrestling and everything like that. He was talking about it the next day, saying people to be careful and whatnot in assembly. Fucking hilarious. It really was. Some funny shit. Good times in primary school, man. Except this primary school that I went to now is not my primary school anymore. I don't know what they've done to it, to be honest with you, but I went on one of my walks the other week. Sorry, that's a brain buster. I went on one of my walks the other week, and I walked past the school. I literally walked past the school, and I saw how it's turned out and whatnot. I wanted to puke. Literally wanted to puke. I was ashamed to walk past the school. I really was. It disgusted me. It really did. Absolutely disgusted me. To think that was my primary school, and now fuck those words turned into. You know, the big huge field that we had on there is no longer there. It's full of huts now and classrooms and whatnot. And then I went round there, the primary school, the other day, and I walked past the playground, the juniors' end of the playground. Oh man. Like I say, I wanted to walk past it the other day and I wanted to puke. I wanted to gag. Literally wanted to gag, man. And it's a shame. It really is a shame. Oh, they nearly won the match. It really is a shame. Absolute shame. You gotta love Facebook with these mad names, man. These usernames. But like I say, guys, I appreciate all the followers on Facebook. I think I'm about 3,200 maybe. That's a brain buster. Hey, what, you said that a lot. 1, 2, and breaks the up. Roundhouse kick. No. Great corner. Is he going to tag in Colby? Yes, he is. But yeah, I used to wrestle a lot when I was in primary school. I even did it in a way at secondary school too. Not as good as I used to in primary. It's not as good as it used to be in primary school, but I used to do it a lot. I didn't have a wrestling name, it was just me. No, I used to think I was, all the WWE guys back then and everything like that. And, all the good stuff and everything. I used to do it a lot. I used to beat up my best friend as well. One of my best mates as well. But that's the way it was, man. I mean, that's the way it was back in the day. And like I said, the primary school that I went to now is not my primary school no more. And I hope they're listening to this. Tell you what, if I had the money right now, I'd buy that school. At least I'd find a way to take over that school. And I know they've had to change the name and everything because they've amalgamated both schools, which was Martin Grove School and Beechwood. They've amalgamated them together to call it Beech Grove, Beechwood, Beech Grove, boom, Beech Grove, But that school is not my school no more. That's not the school I went to. Like I say, I walked past it the other week and I literally wanted to throw up. I dread to think what they've done with the infants. If I saw what I saw with the juniors, I dread to think what they've done with the infants then. I think next walk I'll go down Deepdale and then come up the other end and just walk not as normal past the school and everything. What super kick you had that. But it's a shame what they've done, man, because that school back then was a good school. It really was. It was a tremendous school. And now I don't know what the fuck it is. But if you can call it a school, to be honest with you. 1, 2. Only a 2 count though. Great tag match to end this stream, ladies and gentlemen. To end this episode, if you will. And like I say, thanks to everybody for that's joined me tonight with the technical issues and that and everything. Managed to save it. I will sort it out right after the stream. Anybody who sent me any messages regarding wrestlers, I will have a look at them as well. You have my word. I will be in touch on that as well. In respects of that as well. So look out for me if I message you and everything. I will be downloading Killer and Live Killer. Like my man MJ Tillman's messaged me, said he's put them up there. I will download them as well. I'll download them as soon as I finish the stream as well. Any other stuff as well, I will do either tonight or tomorrow, or starting tomorrow as well. But if you're going to make your debut in GMW, it'll have to be after the pay-per-view, which will be next week as well. And like I say, things are changing, pay-per-view schedule, pay-per-view wise as well. Things are changing in that respect as well. Like I say, GMW is here every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch, Saturdays on Facebook. But the replays will be on Tuesdays on Twitch as well. So, like I say, episode 1 and 2 of Underground is on Twitch now on the VOD. Feel free to go and check them out, guys, as well. Feel free to go and check them out. And, yeah. Like I say, GMW is the place to be. And also, guys, if you want to be a part of LCW too, be sure to check out this man as well. Be sure to check out this man. He's more than welcome to have you guys on there as LCW. LCW is Mondays to Fridays. Mondays and Fridays on that very channel right there. Be sure to check that out. And that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And because of Colby Jordan's stupidity, the Lobos win it. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And it's been a Lobos night here on GMW, let me tell you. But like I say, if you want to follow Loco, follow him. You want to be a part of LCW too, speak to the man himself. Like I say, speak to the man. And he's very good at making characters too. He's made a lot of characters for his thing, which is what I'm looking to do, quite frankly, as well. I'm sick of downloading. I'm getting to the point I'm sick of downloading. Elfish Stream, thank you for the follow-up. I'm getting to the point of downloading it as well. Just about to end the stream right now. I'll go through another recap of what's gone on tonight as well. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in and lurked and done all that good stuff and hosted and stuff like that. It's greatly appreciated. Like I say, we've had the main event there. The Lobos won this match, and they won a hard-fought victory earlier on in the evening as well over the Frost Brothers, and they will go to Thursday to wrestle these two, Alex Seaver and War as well. So, yeah, they will wrestle on Thursday as well to find out who the number one contenders are for the tag titles, and whoever wins that tag match on Thursday will wrestle on Saturday on Underground for the tag titles. Torhel Vossen speaks his mind. He says he's going to finish this situation with him and Colby Jordan. The Killer and Aiden Whelan did not go out because Loco Joe attacked him and sent him a message again. You know, and I've made the match for Thursday as well because with this, with the brawl with Ray Wolf and Mr. Oe, it is now Mr. Oe and the Killer to face the Locos, Loco Joe and Ray Wolf this Thursday. So be sure to check that out. Also, Billy Paragon takes on the returning Killer after Billy Paragon lost his match. Will he be able to beat Killer? He lost a great match to OJJ. Will he be able to get a little bit of redemption on Thursday against Killer? We don't know, because Killer is a one-man band. He wants his TV title match, and he wants his TV title back. We'll find out on Thursday. Yes, Orange Juice Jones and Hannibal Black brawled as well. Colleen beats Red thanks to a count-out falls victory on that. Alex Winters dominates Amanda Drake. Oh boy, did she dominate her. And not in a good way too from Amanda Drake's point of view. And yes, Cody Rhodes beats Big Amish as well, much to my dismay. But that ain't over by the long shot as well. And I'm going to make a match on Thursday as well. I'm going to make a match on Thursday. You've got The Killer and Mr. OA taking on what's his name? Loco Joe and Ray Wolf. You've got Billy Paragon one-on-one with Killer. And OJJ will probably be in action on Thursday too. And you've got this match as well. Tag Team Extreme Rules. Yes, we're going to get hardcore on Thursday. Especially in this match. It's going to be Cody Rhodes and John Moxley teaming up to face the Big Amish and his tag team partner, me. That's right. I will be Amish's tag team partner. And we're going to get a little receipt on Thursday against these two schmucks as well. And hopefully Amish will retain his GMW World title next week on Thursday. But we'll see what happens. But that about wraps it up, guys, here on the channel. Any information's been sent to me on the Discord DM, I will look into that as well. I will look into anything else offline. I will see you hopefully tomorrow, guys. I'll be back here tomorrow for the Red Dead Redemption playthrough as well. 7 o'clock UK time. I don't know what that is in your areas. Please check it out. Please look it up. It's 2 o'clock Eastern time according to Google. So thank you again for being here. Thank you to everybody who's been here, guys. You know what? Let's go and do it. She's playing Apex. And she's been awesome to me. Let me get this right first before I do anything else. Because it's stupid. There we go. And so she's playing Apex. I can't be bothered checking anybody else, to be honest with you. 2, 4, 6. Hang on. 2, 4, 6. 2. So hang on a minute. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, I believe. But anyway, we'll see what happens. And I'm going to go into there right now, guys. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. I will see you hopefully tomorrow for Red Dead Redemption. Please pop in, say hi if you can't be for the stream and everything. Like I say, the fact that you guys check me out is much appreciated as well. Also, I might be on Facebook as well. Facebook.com/Gamesmatter Mafia. I will be on there for a couple of hours before the stream. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Because like I said, I've got to do some car work tomorrow. I've got to take my car to get it checked on something tomorrow. So if I can get time for that, I'll do it. If not, I'll do it the next day before the GMW show. But with that being said, guys, stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow for Red Dead. Until then, if I don't see you tomorrow for Red Dead, I know I'll see you on Thursday for GMW. Peace out, everybody. Stay safe. And, yeah, hope to see you guys there. Let's wait for this now to come in. I don't know why it has a 10-second thing for raiding, but anyway. Cheers, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow for another installment of Red Dead playthrough. And I will see you on Thursday, if not tomorrow, here on Twitch for GMW. Peace out, y'all.